Someone's mowing their lawn. Love it. And now Gigi's barking. Okay, I think I'm ready. So to start off this video, I just want to say that my YouTube channel has been literally so inactive lately, and I promise there's reason for that. And after this, things will definitely start picking up because I've been wanting to make this specific video for a really long time, and so uploading anything else before this didn't really feel right because this is a big deal, this is a big change, and I've always kind of kept you guys along with things in my life. So I definitely have to tell you guys about this because this is definitely going to be a change that you'll notice in my videos, and I think it's a good one. I really hope that you guys will continue on this journey with me after hearing this. But yeah, so the video is called A Change of Heart because I've had an enormous change of heart. Let me start there. At the beginning of this year, I had a really rough time. My biggest fear came true, and that was I realized I did not like what I was studying in college at UT. And for those of you who don't know, this video might not really make that much sense if you don't already watch my videos, but for those of you that either know me in real life or you keep up with my videos, then you know that I go to UT in Austin. I had my first year. I just finished up my first year this past month, and how do I put this? I had a really good time at UT for a little while, but then this semester specifically, I just started to realize that it wasn't so much UT that I didn't like, because I mean, I had amazing professors, amazing classmates, just even classes that I enjoyed, but the essence of those classes and the things that and the thing that I was working towards, being journalism, which was the major I chose, it began to dawn on me that I did not like it. I did not want to do it at all. There was nothing in me that had a passion for journalism, and I kind of feared this whenever I chose it as my major because I didn't really know what it meant to be a journalist. I thought I was gonna like it because I was like, well, I love to write. I had a lot of misconceptions about what it was, and once I started to realize everything that came along with that career, I just completely mentally shut down with it. And I did really well in my classes. I still managed to get A's, but there was no passion there. And so upon realizing that, that being my biggest fear with college, I was not happy at all, because there was that was weighing on me. There was the fact that I was very homesick after winter break, because obviously I was home for a month, and then I had to come back get back to the real world in college, and I was missing my dogs and my family. I just got rudely interrupted by my dog, so sorry if the angle looks different, but as I was saying, I was just not happy at the beginning of this year at all, and it lasted for a really long time. There's never ever been a period in my life where I've been that just in a rut for so long and let myself be like that. And I didn't even talk to anyone about it until eventually I did open up to my sister on the phone one day and just cried to her about how horrible I was feeling. And eventually I told my friends, and it was a whole thing, but I just was not myself. It was definitely the worst time of my life, I feel because it was all kind of out of my control. I felt like I couldn't get a handle on the situation, and I couldn't fix it at all, because in my mind I was like, well, I'm gonna be here for another year doing this, because if I try to switch my major, it's gonna be it's gonna prolong my time here, and it's gonna be more expensive, and I was just very, very conflicted, and I just felt like there was no out of that situation. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna have another miserable year, and that's that. But I had made a promise to myself at the beginning of the school year that if there was ever a time that I did not want to be at UT, that I would not stay. And I kind of forgot about that promise for a minute there, because I was just like, well, I'm stuck here, I'm just gonna have to tough it out and just see what happens. But then March came around, and after months of feeling just awful, I had to think about what I really needed to do. And the change of heart in this video is one that I've had for a while now. I've already known that I've been planning on doing this. I am transferring colleges from UT to the University of Houston. And this, like, there are some people that already know about this that I've told, but there are definitely a lot of people that don't know. And so that's the big announcement of this video. Let me just check my phone, make sure I'm not missing anything. I just want to say that I'm doing this purely because I know that it's in my best interest, because I don't want to do journalism and I do still want to graduate like as early as I possibly can, and financially this is the most smart decision ever, because I don't want to be drowning in debt by the time I graduate and like try and have a steady job, and I don't want to put more pressure on my parents either. And I'm actually going to be living at home as I go to U of H because it's close enough for me to commute. So I'm going to be getting a car soon. Just so many things that I've wanted to happen for so long are happening. Like, I'll get to be with my dogs and see my family every day. And I'm a very family-oriented person. I'm sure you guys know that because I literally vlog with my family all the time. But so it's definitely been really important for me to like cherish my moments with them, because obviously I'm gonna live away from my family one day, and I have dreams of living in California, and that's gonna be really, really far. And living in Austin was literally hard enough on me because I didn't see my family all the time, and I still went home pretty often compared to the average college student. So it's just made me realize that I need to cherish these moments with my family a lot more than I did before. And so yeah, I am so much happier. I've been so much happier since making this like kind of like tentative decision in March. But now that it's like actually a thing, I am just overjoyed, and I know that this is right for me. I know that there are gonna be a lot of people that really don't agree with this decision, but like, that's the thing, like, no one else can tell me what's right for me except for me. And this was a gut feeling. I felt just, I wish you guys knew just like the relief that came with discovering that this was an option for me, and just kind of realizing that I can have a fresh start and choose something that I'm actually more passionate about. And with that being said, I don't really know what I'm going to be studying yet at U of H because I'm still considering all my options. A huge part of me really wants to study something related to music, and then another part of me really wants to do something with video and like media production kind of stuff, but I'm just not really sure yet. So I'm sure I'll have another huge epiphany on that. And if you guys want to hear more about kind of like the specifics of why I'm doing this, then maybe I can make a separate video, but I just want this one to be kind of short and sweet. This is probably still going to be longer than I'd imagined it be, but yeah. So lastly, I just kind of want to say that you should always go with what feels right for you. You should never have to listen to what other people say, especially when it's negative stuff, because they don't know what it's like to like live your life, you know, and they don't have to live your life. Like, so if you don't agree with what I'm doing now, like, that's fine with me, because I mean, it's my life. And I think everything happens for a reason, and so I don't have any regrets about going to UT for my first year, because I met amazing people. I learned a whole lot about myself and about just life, and those are memories I'll always cherish. So it's definitely not like a sad and hateful goodbye or anything like that. Like, I love UT. I think it's an amazing school, but it's just not the school for me anymore. So embrace change, follow your heart, and follow your dreams, because that's another reason why I really needed to change up what I was doing, because while I was at UT, I just felt like my life revolved around UT and I didn't have enough time like to make as many YouTube videos as I thought I would be able to, or dedicate as much time to getting better at guitar and singing and the things that actually make me happy and give me that lust for life that I think is very important and that I need in my life, because I can't go through something if I'm not passionate with it. So yeah, I really hope that you got something from this video, even if you're not just like trying to keep up with me personally. Like, I hope that some kind of message in this video was inspiring to you, or like if you're in a similar situation, maybe you needed to hear these words. I know that this is right for me, and I know that there are a lot of exciting things coming my way. I can just like feel it, and I've been able to feel like this ever since I made this decision. That's life. Lots of ups and downs, lots of changes, and just planning ahead never really works out for me, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate. So you just gotta go with the flow, go with what feels right, and just believe that there's a bigger plan for it all. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys stayed to the end, this is probably gonna be so much longer. Like literally, I already know it's gonna be tough to edit, but I really appreciate all of your love and support, and how my subscribers have still gone up even though I haven't been uploading. Like I really love you guys so much, and I'm really excited for the future of this YouTube channel because I am going to be back and better than ever. I really do mean it this time, because I'm gonna have so much more free time on my hands, and I'm also going to Florida in a few weeks, literally like 2 days after my birthday, so wait for those vlogs because they're going to be fire. I just know it. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya when I see ya.